Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to this live webinar that is going to change your life. All right. We'll wait for the next 5 seconds, 10 seconds for others to join this live webinar. All right. In the meantime, kindly introduce yourself in the comment section. Introduce yourself, where you're watching from, and your name in the comment section. Let's get to know you. I always love an interactive class. So let's get to know you. Okay. I can see Steven from Enugu. Okay, that's good. I can see Cynthia from Lagos. Okay, great. Oh, I can see people from Abuja. Wow, Port Harcourt. That's good. All right. Keep introducing yourself in the comment section. Let's get to know you. All right, we can start now. Everybody knows that the economy is really terrible. There's no person in Nigeria now that is not suffering, except maybe you're a politician or your parents were, you were born rich or something. Every single person is feeling the hardship in the economy. The economy is not making it easy for anybody to survive. In fact, people doing 9 to 5, your job, salaries is not enough. Many people are graduating from schools. They don't even have assurance that they will get a job. Like this is like a very crazy period to be Nigerian right now. And many other people are also suffering this, even from other countries. Now, in this webinar, I'm going to be showing you how you can escape the rat race of being in a struggling Nigeria economy to generating $500 to $750 monthly, even as a complete newbie with just your smartphone. Now, we'll be talking about dollars in this live webinar, and it's for two reasons. Number one, the way the economy is very terrible, it is the only solution is for you to actually start earning in dollars. Because when you earn a lot in dollars, you can actually live at least comfortably well. Now, let's do the maths. $500 times 1,600 is 800,000 naira. How many people working a 9 to 5 job actually earns 800,000 naira in this current economy? And if you also do the math, 750 times 1,600 is 1.2 million. How many Nigerians are earning 1.2 million monthly from their 9 to 5 job? So there's a lot we'll be learning today, and I want you to pay very special attention. Now, before we start this live session, I want to say I'm very proud of you. I also attended the webinar like this, and it's led to complete financial transformation for me. So I'm glad that you are here. Keep introducing yourself in the comment section. Let's get to know you. Now, before we continue, I want you guys to see a few testimonials. Maybe this will ginger you and give you a bright picture, a very clear picture of what we are talking about today. All right, you can see in the first screenshot by the left, it says, "Yo, my alert has landed." The screenshot that you can see an alert of $2,483. $2,483. That's crazy. Let's do the maths. Okay, let's multiply by 1.6. That is 3.9 million naira in a single month. 3.9 million naira in a single month. That's crazy. The second screenshot is showing 967 USD. My friend says, "Oh, your friend don't turn millionaire." So let's do the math. 967 times 1.6, 1.5 million naira. So that means she's very correct. She has earned 1.5 million naira in a single month. All right. The last one says, you can see my name at the top, Fearless Dan Gig Mentorship. It says, some months ago, Fearless Dan posted his income of $700, and he said it's to motivate, not to oppress. Here is me saying the same thing, don't give up. And he was able to earn $738. Let's multiply, we get 1.1 million naira. Now, these are live examples, these are live testimonials of what people are making from this business in a single month. So I want you to have the clear picture as we continue. Now, if you want this kind of testimonials for yourself, drop a yes in the comment section. If you want your life to be like this, where you start earning this kind of amount in a single month, drop a yes in the comment section. I'm sure this is going to change your life, right? I mean, is there anybody here that doesn't want to start earning an amount like that in a single month? Now, here are the things you are expected to do before the class starts. Number one, do away with distraction. It is very important. What you'll be learning today will categorically change your life. So don't allow yourself to be distracted. Dedicate the next 1 hour to listening to what will definitely transform your life. Now, this is not affiliate marketing. This is not network marketing where we say bring two person to bring two person or a Ponzi scheme. It's not a referral business. So pay attention to what you'll be learning today. At the end of this webinar, I will share with you my life story. You will get to understand what ghostwriting is, even though you have never attempted or even heard about it before. Finally, you'll be able to stop wasting your time on finding what will make you money from the comfort of your room. Also, you will learn a skill that will make you nothing less than $500 to $1K monthly with just your smartphone, either Android or iPhone. Also, I'll be introducing you to a paid academy, which is not compulsory, as you'll be learning a lot in this class. So stay to the end so you don't miss out on this life-changing opportunity. Before we start our session, let me briefly explain who this class is not for. It's not for lazy people. It's not for people who have the Ponzi mentality and they are greedy. It's not for people who want to drop 5K and come back and pack 1 million. Those that are not willing to learn, they enjoy procrastinating, or they don't like doing any actionable steps or to achieve their goals. They like just sitting, sleeping, and wasting their time. People who are impatient, people who like to invest and go and sleep, they just invest and sleep. People with a small mindset, they don't believe that they can even make any money at all. If you fall into this category, please take your leave from this class now. I'm going to wait for the next 2 seconds for you to do that. All right, for those that are staying, I believe you are the serious one. So I also have a bonus worth over 300,000 naira for the serious ones who will stay till the end of this very class. So if you want to stay till the end of this class, drop a yes in the comment section. Drop yes, I will stay in the comment section. I want to see your comments. Drop yes, I will stay in the comment section. If you know you'll be staying to the end, you're dedicating the next few minutes to something that will transform your life, drop a yes in the comment section. Now, why should you listen to me? My name is Adegoke Daniel, but friends and business partners call me Fearless Dan. I'm a business coach. I teach people how to make money online by leveraging high income skills. I've helped a lot of persons make their first $1,000 online, even as complete newbies. Having made over $20,000 online myself. You can check my username on Twitter at fearlessdanreal. I have been on the online space for over 3 years, and in that time I've helped over 500 amazing persons with absolutely no skills prior to learn and earn in dollars from the comfort of their homes. The beautiful part is that these persons can now boast of being able to live comfortable lives, sponsor their families, and do amazing things because they chose to attend a live class like this and they trusted me to help them. Now, it was not always like this. You might think, oh, once you are hearing this, oh, this guy must be from a rich family, must be one of maybe Dangote's son or whatever. No. Growing up was not the best thing at all because I came from a family that was not well to do. In fact, it was that crazy that when I was in the university, my monthly allowance from home was 5,000 naira. So I had to manage 5,000 naira for a period of 30 days. And I'm talking about projects, schoolwork, printing. You know how school is now. Printing, food, transport, going to classes, dues, departmental due faculty, all of those things. And I was only receiving 5K from home. Do you know how crazy that is? The day the money enters, the money is gone, basically. And of course, I was still now pay tithes from it. So it was a crazy period. Things were so hard. It got to an extent that sometimes I would even go on Twitter to go and beg for Gen 2K. Like, would you even believe that? I would go on Twitter, I would go and look for all these celebrities. Anybody that says, how much will 5K do for you today? How much will 2K do for you today? I'll sharply go and drop my account number there. You know, try to say one or two things. Maybe they would pity me. You know, I've done it multiple times, as you can see in this screenshot. So at this point, it was so bad for me. Sapa was like the order of the day. To eat, many times to even eat is a struggle. To even eat, I don't have money to eat. I would have to meet my colleagues in the department, or just find a way to just survive. And that was the life I was living for many years. Now look at me here. This was when I was saving. It continued even after the university. I went for service. Look at me looking all lean, lanky and broke, obviously. One day I just told myself that, is this how I'm going to continue living like this? And funny thing was that I finished with the first class. So I was just thinking, so what am I going to do? There's no job. Things are just hard. I'm just suffering from pillar to post. I told myself one day, I said, I must do something about this poverty. I must escape poverty. Now, I tried so many things that did not even work out. Even when I was in school, I was selling lab codes, doing tutorials, trying to, find one or two things to do to bring money. And of course, they didn't really work, right? I was tired of living from hand to mouth. I was tired of wishing that I could be like people who are doing better than myself. Many times when I come online, I see people, buying the new iPhone, living in their soft girl, soft boy era. But me, I can't even afford 2 square meal. I've tried so many businesses that promise that, oh, this will be the next big thing for me, and I still failed. I was tired of saving and saving and saving with nothing to show for it. Sometimes when maybe an uncle dash me money for my birthday, I'll quickly go and save it. Yes, I've saved it. When Sapa wire my head, now me go carry my hand, remove the saving and use it to chop. Because there was no money. Things were so hard. But my life completely transformed. This happened because I was able to attend a webinar that opened my eyes to the possibilities of the internet. Before then, I used to think I could never make more than maybe 50 to 100K in a month from maybe online. But this webinar changed my life. In the space of 1 year, I was able to clear my debts. I was finally able to take care of my family members without begging anyone. I got to a point where I was paying for my younger sibling's school fee in the university. I went on to have my very first vacation where I spent nothing less than 2 million naira, including the brand new iPhone 13 Pro Max that I bought for myself. I've trained over 500 students who are now financially free. As you can see here now, before actually getting to this point, I'd never even been to the airport before. I'd never even touched dollars before. I'd never even seen it. Maybe, of course, maybe online, but physically I had not. But after all of this process that I went through, you can see me here flying different plane, moving from one place to another. See me here holding a lot of dollars that I went to withdraw. Now, I also got my first and my second land. I bought my first land, I bought my second land. I went on vacation to African countries. You can see at this far right. This is I don't know how many of you that have watched Woman King. So I went to this other country to see the culture and everything and take a picture with the Agoje warriors, the statue, right? Been to different places, traveled, and living the life. Now, my biggest loss is not even the huge amount I've made from the online space, but the 500 plus persons whose life have moved from 0 to 100 and they are now making millions, all because I showed them the way. Yes, I'm doing good, but what makes me more happy is that I'm able to help other persons to get a lot of results. So you that you are watching this webinar now, you'll be a part of them. So far you stay to the end and you follow exactly what I'll be teaching you in this webinar. Now, do you know how much $1 is? If you're making like $500 to $1,000 every single month, $1 is currently 1,600 naira. So if you multiply it, $500 will give you 800K monthly, and $1,000 will give you 1.6 million monthly. Like I said, how many people are earning that from their 9 to 5 job? In fact, and it's not even 9 to 5, it's probably 8 to 8 because you have to get to work early, you leave late. Here are the result of some of my students. Now you can see the first one. It says Daniel, 1st December came with goodies, and you can see $500 being paid to her. Now, of course, you know how much that is. That's about 800K. At the other part, you can see even the name of the group is Fearless Dangig Mentorship. This person says stay motivated, ghostwriting, and you can see an alert of 1 million naira. One alert, 1 million naira in a single month. Another one here says, I want you guys to pay attention. You can see the heading of all the groups. Now it says, to the rescue finally, let me go and buy that land I've been eyeing. $583, over 800K. And then this my student bought his very first car. He says, boss, I don't buy the car. I was even shocked, like, wow, like this is crazy. He bought his own car by himself. Now, if you were shown a step-by-step guide on how to bag this 500 to $1,000 monthly, what is the first thing you would like to do? I want to see in the comment section if you're able to, get this guide and you're able to, you are shown how to bag 500 to $1K in a month. What's the first thing you will show? What's the first thing you will do rather? Let's comment in the comment section. I want to read you guys' comments. Oh wow, I can see someone says I'll get my first apartment. I'll stop squatting. Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, I'll open a shop for my mom. Oh, that's good. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, you pay your parents' debts. Oh, that's good. That's really noble. I like that. I like that. Okay, who else? I'm seeing a lot of comments. I'm seeing a lot of comments. Oh, someone said I'll finally get married. So money is what is delaying you. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, let's continue. Now, why is this important? You need to earn in dollars, guys. You know that everybody knows it is easier to make $1,000 than it is to make 1.6 million naira. How many jobs can you boast of that? Okay, I'm doing this particular job and I pay me 1.6 million naira in a month. They are very, very few. Very, very few. And to get that kind of job safe is not easy. But you know that it's actually easier to make $1,000 than to make 1.6 million naira. Another reason why you need is because you need a high income skill. High income skills will pay you more than any other kind of skill. All right, the prices of things are continually going up. Every time you go to the market, things keep getting higher, getting more expensive. Look at the price of fuel. Look at the price of fuel. Look at the price of many things in the market today, right? And you also don't need to depend on your certificate degree. I'm not saying you should not use your certificate. You can still use your certificate and maybe have a 9 to 5 job, but you don't need to depend on it. You don't need to put all your focus on it when you can actually do something else that will pay you money and even demand lesser time from you. Now, with an income of $500 to $1,000 monthly, you finally be able to stop worrying so hard about the unstable Nigerian economy. And this is because ghostwriting is not dependent on anything. And this is the peak of financial freedom. Also, you finally be able to beat the unemployment pandemic. You never have to worry about looking for a job or not finding a job, right? You'll be able to get that luxury apartment that you've always wanted with the tiled roofs, the stable electricity. You can even buy yourself a solar setup so you don't even have to worry about NEPA again. Finally, you stop having to beg Auntie Nkechi, Brother Sunday to remove 50 naira for you anytime you go to the market because you have exhausted everything in your account. So you'll be able to live life on your own terms. Also, you stop depending on your family for everything. You'll be the one contributing and making their life easier. You'll be able to stop worrying about whether the Nigerian economy would get better any day. You'll be able to pay your school fee independently without having to call your family members for everything. You'll be able to pay for things without thinking so hard about where the next money will come from. Even you that you want to travel out, you'll be able to process your JAPA visa. Now, are you finally ready to achieve your goals? Are you finally ready to achieve your goals? If achieving any of these goals is something you look forward to, then do not make the mistake of not paying attention to this class because you don't want to even miss anything from what I'll be saying today. If you are going to stay till the end, drop a yes in the comment section. I'm following up. I want to see those that are serious here. If you know that you're going to stay till the end, drop a yes in the comment section. Now, who is this for? A student in school with or without a skill, even if you don't have a skill, but you're looking to be independent and you still want to be able to focus on your schoolwork. Or maybe you're a graduate or a copper who has been asking yourself, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing I'm going to do to put food on my table, right? Or you're a stay-at-home mom, you are too busy to look for a physical job. Maybe you're taking care of your newborn baby, your kids, and all that. Or you're someone who has a 9 to 5 job and you're tired of being paid peanuts. Or you are someone who wants to combine their 9 to 5 with another business that will bring in huge funds. Or maybe you are even a writer or not even a writer. Whoever you are, this is for you. Now, what is ghostwriting? Ghostwriting is a simple business model where you write stories for foreign sites and clients and you get paid in dollars. A ghostwriter is simply someone who writes and doesn't take public credit for the work but gets paid handsomely. Now, ghostwriting opportunities, they involve different range of projects from biographies to business and self-help books. Now, let me explain clearly for you. A ghostwriter is someone that writes something for another person and they get paid for it without having to take public credit. And this cut across a lot of fields: music, self-help books, biographies, autobiographies. There are many people that, maybe a rich man, for example, wants to write an autobiography on his life. He doesn't have the time to write, doesn't even have the skills to write. He will hire a ghostwriter to write everything for him, but the ghostwriter will not take the public credit for the work because the owner of the biography would put his name on it, and then the person will be paid handsomely. So let's say Buhari wants to write a biography of his, I know he's dead now, but let's say he wants to write a biography of his life. He cannot write it by himself. He definitely cannot write it by himself. So he will hire someone to write it for him and he will pay the person. So that's the work of a ghostwriter. Even in music, a lot of popular artists, their songs were written by ghostwriters. Top artists like Davido, Beyonce, they hire ghostwriters to write the lyrics of their songs. There's this popular song, if I tell you, say I love you, my money, now your own, you baby. That song was not written by the owner of the song. It was written by Techno. So many musicians also hire people to write the lyrics of their song for them. It's only when they come out and tell you that you will know. All right. Although the type we'll be talking about today is very different. It focuses on foreign multinational companies and earning in dollars. So we're not talking about music or biographies here. We're talking about writing for foreign multinational companies and earning in dollars. Now, these companies, they deal with stories. And since they cannot write for themselves, they will give you a contract to keep writing for them and pay you dollars every single month. Who knows this app? I'm sure a lot of persons here will know this app, Wattpad. Everybody knows Wattpad. If you know Wattpad, type I do in the comments. I want to know if you guys are following. If you know this app called Wattpad, type I do in the comment section. Now, this app here is owned by one of the sites that I'll be writing for. It's a perfect example. So let's see how it works. Wattpad, as at November 2021, they have over 90 million users. Over 90 million persons are going to Wattpad every single day to read stories on the site. So they regularly find people that they can pay to write stories in order to satisfy their customers of almost 100 million. I'm sure they are already over by now. And there are a lot of sites like this. This is just to show you how it works, all right? Now, Wattpad is an example of this business model. These sites pay people to write stories for them, and they in turn charge people to read those stories. So this means that the more they pay you to write for them, the more they also earn from the stories. Everybody goes home satisfied. Can you see how it works? People go to the sites to read stories and they pay to read these stories. You as a writer, or me as a writer, I am paid to write this kind of stories. So everybody's satisfied. So there's no competition here. It's not like maybe me, I'm competing with you, or my son are competing with me. No. Imagine to save 90 million users, you need a lot of stories, all right? And of course, the way this thing also works is that the fact that a customer reads one story doesn't mean they will know another story. I mean, you go to Netflix, you watch a movie, and then you watch another movie, and then you watch another movie, and you keep watching other movies. So the movies on Netflix are not competing with each other. You understand? They're not saying, oh, watch this one without watching this one. You get? That's the way it works. So these companies are always looking for new stories for almost 100 million of their paid customers to consume. So with this, there is no competition, because as long as they like your story, they will offer you a contract. So you're not in a bidding war here. If 1,000 persons have a story they want, they will offer the 1,000 persons a contract and pay all of them. So you're not competing with anyone like what we have in Fiverr and Upwork, or with any of my students. So if you apply to them in the way I'm going to show you, they will give you a contract. This contract means that for this period that you'll be writing for us, we'll be paying you. You are officially our employee. And a single contract is worth at least $1,350. If you convert that, that is already over 2 million naira. So if you get one contract, you're already a millionaire. And you can get even more than one contract. Imagine getting like multiple contracts. That means you'll be paid thousands of dollars monthly, And there is no limit to the amount of contract that you can have at once. I have some of my students they're handling like 5 contracts, 6 contracts at once. Imagine the kind of money they'll be making. Now let's look at these examples. Now the first one, this is Bumi, a stay-at-home mom. This is after getting a contract that is worth over $1,000. That's already over 1.6 million naira. The second one is Mrs. Adugo. You can see how I even saved her name. She's a mother with a new contract that is worth over $1.3 thousand. Right? This contract that she got here, when she eventually gets all the money from it, it's going to be more than 2 million naira. All right, that's why she's so happy. And you can see it says, my first contract, thanks be to God at Fearless Dan. I sincerely appreciate you for taking me on this journey. You can see that. And you can see the name of the group, Fearless Dan Gig Mentorship. Now the last one says, see you, Jesus Christ. I wasn't even expecting this month, but thank you. God bless you for me. I expect I'm next month, but see now, this month, God, I'm happy. Thank you so much for your mentorship. So this contract, so this particular one is worth over $2,000. Now, do the calculation. That's already about 3.2 million naira at the exchange rate of 1,600. All right. Now, you are earning this money on the go without selling any product. You're not searching for customers. You're not referring people. You're not having to bring two person to bring two person to bring two person. In some cases, this contract, you will not even write it by yourself. Yes, I'm going to show you how. Sometimes you don't even need to write it by yourself. What exactly are you going to write? You may be asking. Number one, you write stories, majorly stories, mafia stories, romance stories, love stories, rags to riches stories, somebody was poor, became rich, paranormal stories, even articles. How will you write it by yourself? After I teach you how to write, right? I'll teach you how to write what they want. Or you don't even have to write by yourself. If you are too busy, I can show you how to get others to write for you, and you pay them a small amount after you are paid. This is one of my students who doesn't know how to write, but he earns thousands of dollars monthly from this same business. I mean, see the bonus he got from a book he didn't even write himself. So let's look at the screenshot. He said, I was just on my own and I checked, and the start that Dash has dropped a boom of $653, an amazing gift card of $50. My book also earned a bonus that qualified me for $300. Thank you, Jesus, so much. Hallelujah. You can see the screenshots, right? This is also one of my students. He doesn't write any of the book by himself. All right. Now, do these people pay for you? That might be your question. That are they really real? These companies are not poor. I told you that they are multinational companies, foreign multinational companies. In fact, one of them is owned by ByteDance, which is the same company that owns TikTok. You know TikTok, right? One of the companies that we are writing for is the owner. The company also owns TikTok, and I'm writing for them at the moment. So I'm going to share my payment from just one of these sites, and you're going to see it. Now we're going to go into the practical, so you can see live and direct one of the sites I'm working for. Now, this is my email, Fearless Dan Academy. You can see that this is not audio at all. Okay, so I'm in my email now. I'm going to be searching ByteDance. This is the company I've been talking about. And you can see here the number of contracts I have been able to get with them. All right, this is just by writing stories for them. I've been able to sign all these contracts. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my payment page and show you more. This one book gave me $1,884, and this other book gave me $2,800. I'm going to reload, so you just see that this is not a screenshot or an edited thing. I'm reloading it now, and you can see that it's still there. So if you add the two figures together, $2,800 and $1,884, that is well over 7 million naira. It's more than 7 million naira when you do the maths at this current exchange rate. Now you can see another of my students, Harmony, a 19-year-old nursing student with joined $. She says, let's talk about my journey. A very big thank you to Fearless Dan. Thank you so much for your patience and your guidance. And to my wonderful gig family, thanks for your support and all you do. You can also see the name of the group. Now you can see from the screenshot, at first she was still earning little, but with time, her payments began to increase. That's the beauty of this business. The second one, this is Anne, making a total of $512 in a single month. And then the last one is Mary, after getting yet another payment. She's still in shock. She's still like, this thing is really true. Are you serious? She's like, this stuff is changing life, changing lives. So these are some of my students, all right, who are making it big in this business. So people who have shown the same thing I'm showing you in this webinar. So do not skip, do not be distracted, pay very close attention. Now, the good thing about this business model is that there are a lot of foreign companies that need writers to write stories for them. So there's no shortage. Like I said, you're not trying to compete with any other person. All right. People would always even want to share the soap with you in my community. All right. Because they know that you are not competing with them. Now, would you want me to hand over all my secrets to making money as quickly as possible by being a ghostwriter? Do you want me to hand it over to you? A secret that will show you where you can get your first contract in as little as 30 to 45 days. And remember, I told you that a contract pays at least $1,350, which is already over a million, over 1.6 million. So if you're earning that, it means your first contract already makes you a millionaire. Now, if you want that, type I want in the comment section. If you want me to hand over all my secrets of making money as a ghostwriter to you, type I want in the comment section. Now, let me show you the 4 steps of becoming a ghostwriter. Pay very close attention to this because this is where your life begins to change. The first one is you need to understand the basics of writing. The second is find foreign companies in need of ghostwriters. The third is write or outsource professionals. And the last one, but not the least, is get paid. Now, let's go into the details. Step 1, to become a master at securing ghostwriting contracts, you need to understand the basics of writing. That's the foundation. It's the language that the foreign companies will use to communicate with you. Even if you are not the one writing it, you have to understand how it works for you to be able to communicate what you want with the person you are outsourcing to. Now, these foreign companies, they have specific expectations for how the story should be written to satisfy the readers. So if you learn this, you are on your way to securing multiple ghostwriting contracts. This is the ABC of becoming a ghostwriting income earner. Just like every other business, I mean, you must understand the basics and the language. If you want to go into fashion designing, you must understand the basics and the language. Photography, same thing. For every business you want to do in this life, you have to understand the basics and the language. So that when you go into, even if you have a conference and they call all of you, you'll be able to also give something, say something about the business, all right? Step 2, find foreign companies in need of ghostwriters. Now, after understanding how writing works, the next step is that you go ahead and find foreign companies from which you will secure storytelling ghostwriting contract. This is where the money lies. Some companies definitely pay you more than the others. So it's important to research and target those ones that will offer you a better compensation. Now, you apply for this ghostwriting exclusive contract. After locating this site, you have to apply for the contract in a way that will make them approve your application and give you the contract to write for them. Step 3, when you get this contract, you start writing and submitting a chapter daily. You don't need to write by yourself. You can outsource it to professionals to write for you if you are too busy. You get to pay them when you are paid. Now, it's important, note this, it's important to ensure that they don't know the contract you secure, so they don't charge you too much, all right? You provide them with the writing guidelines given to you by your client, which is the foreign companies, and you specify the desired tone and voice for the writing. Now, these ghostwriters have mastered their craft, so all you need to do is pay them a reasonable fee and they will complete the job efficiently. The last but not the least step, after you apply to all these foreign companies, if you meet their standard, they will give you the contract where you and the companies will sign the agreement. Then they will spread the payment to the duration of the job, all right? Now, make sure you get a foreign domiciliary account, either in dollars, pounds, or euros, all right? Because that's where you are going to receive your payment. I already told you that we're earning in dollars, so we don't receive payments with our Naira account. You have to have a foreign domiciliary account. You can even open an account like Grey.co and you can use it for this business. There are actually a lot of them that you can use that will give you good rates. Now, you can see how seamless this process works, right? You can see how easy it is, all right? How seamless the process is. It's a win-win situation. You write for them, you get paid in dollars. They use the stories for their customers. They also get paid from it. So it's a win-win. Everybody goes home satisfied. Those that are reading the book, they are also enjoying what they are reading. All right. So it's a win-win. Nobody's losing here. Now, if you can master these 4 steps, you are all set to launch your ghostwriting career and start making money. Once you can master these 4 steps I've written down, I've explained clearly to you, you are on your way to start earning good dollars. All right. Now, have you found massive value from this training so far? I want to know, have I been making sense to you? If I've been making sense to you, let me know in the comment section. Say something about it. Say, oh yes, this makes sense. I love this. I'm interested in this. This is beautiful. I want to see your comments. If you think and you know that I've been making sense so far, that you have found massive value in this training, let me see your comments. I'm checking. All right. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, let me give you the summary of what we have covered so far so you don't forget. A brief introduction to ghostwriting. 4 easy steps of becoming a ghostwriter, which is number 1, the basics of ghostwriting, finding foreign companies in need of ghostwriters, writing or outsourcing to professionals, and getting paid. Now that you understand all that you need to get started as a ghostwriter, all you need to do now is to get going and implement what I've taught you so far. But let me be honest with you. What I've shared with you is just a quick summary of how making money as a ghostwriter works. Because let's face it, there is absolutely no way I can cover everything in a 1-hour training. There is still a whole lot more to cover to set you up for success really fast. So right now you have 2 options. Option 1, you try to figure things out on your own. Go to YouTube, Google, do a lot of try and error for months, even years. And you still end up confused, frustrated, broke. I mean, people actually think that they can go to YouTube to learn a skill and get everything they need. If that is the solution, why a lot of persons still broke? I mean, YouTube is free. Internet, everybody has internet. So if YouTube is the way out of poverty, why do we have so many people still broke? So if you think that that's the option that you want, oh, don't worry, I understand. Let me go to YouTube. Let me go to Google. I'll spend hours a day researching and trying to understand this business. If that's what you want to do, well, congrats, because you're going to end up frustrated, broke, and confused even more. Now, option 2 is that we do this together. I hold your hand and I will show you step by step. I will hand over my strategies to you and help you to fast track your success instead of wasting time doing trial and error. This is the same thing that I've given to many of my students that has made them millionaires today. So let me know in the comment section, which option do you prefer? Do you want option A, where you do a lot of trial and error, you try to figure things out on yourself, by yourself? Or do you want option B, where you work with me, I will show you the road. I'll give you a guide that you will follow step by step that will help you to achieve every result you have seen on this live webinar. So let me know in the comment section, which one are you going for? Do you want to go for option A or option B? Do you want to go for option 1 or option 2? If you choose option 1 and you want to learn things by yourself, then you can call it a day, because what I'm going to share going forward is for people who need more of my help. I'm not going to be people that don't want me to help them, right? So if you want to go for option 1, learn things on your own, then thank you for joining us to this point. You can leave the webinar now. But if you choose option 2 and you decide that you need my guidance, please just give me the next 10 minutes to go over all I have in store for you. And now I can help you get your first contract that will pay you at least $500 in the next 30 to 45 days as a ghostwriter without having to do try and error. There's only one shortcut to becoming a ghostwriter and earning thousands of dollars monthly. Allowing you to replicate my money-making system, even if you are not a writer, or maybe if you are, whichever. So I'm delighted to introduce you to the Ghostwriting Income Generator with Fearless Dan's life-changing mentorship. After making over $25,000 myself and helping my students make over $50,000 from ghostwriting. This is a step-by-step guide you need to start your ghostwriting career and start milking dollars. As you can see in this screenshot of me withdrawing dollars. I mean, each of those notes is $100, so you can do the math. That is a lot of money, a lot. This is step-by-step straight to the point program specifically designed for people who want to make thousands of dollars as a ghostwriter working just 2 to 3 hours every day. Now you ask me, why did I create this program? Well, let's hear from one of the students and beneficiary of this program on why I created the program.
Fellows Dance Mentorship Program. It's one of the best things you can put your money into. It's not just mentorship; it's an investment that's well worth it, and you get access to a community, information that you never find anywhere, and updates that's really up to date. And you know what you need to know. And if you're having difficulties, you can just put it in the comments and you get answers instantly. And Telezan shares really great stuff there that helps you fast track your process of securing a contract. And it's a really great place to be at because you'll make more money than you spent. You make way more millions, actually. You make millions, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's multiple six figures if you're not serious. But I'll say if you put in the best effort you can, you'll never have one regret of getting the Phyllis Dance mentorship. It's a great place. It's really what the value. The price is charging is a cheap price. I've told them increase the price, but it's still there. It's trying to help everybody. If you can get in, get in. It's one of the best things you can do for yourself. Phyllis Dance mentorship. I paid for it and I've gotten multiple contracts. I've gotten access. I've gotten access to people who I couldn't have reached because of the fact that I paid for Phyllis Dance mentorship. And it's one of the best decisions I made. I really don't regret it. If I have the chance to make it again and again, I would get into the mentorship over and again. And I want you to get into it. It's worth every single.
That's just one of the reasons. This thing has helped my life. And it is not bad to share with other persons. I mean, this site are even looking for more people, so why not? Now, this is a picture of me receiving a post-birthday gift from some of my students. These are people that I have helped to earn their first million online. Now, of course, I had my birthday, and many of my students have not even met them physically. So this set of students came together and they planned. I didn't know about it. They planned, they were eventually tracking me, wanted to know when I'll be in town. So on this particular day, they just called me and say, coach, where are you? I told them where I was. I was at this eatery. Said, oh, they wanted to see me. I was even thinking maybe they just wanted to ask me some questions or something like that. Until when they came and they presented this birthday gift to me. You can see it. I mean, I was really, really shocked. I was not expecting it. The throw pillow and the frame, all right? So those were actually pictures from my birthday. They just took it and made it into a frame just to celebrate me. There's even a video of them doing the whole unveiling and all that. Now, like I said, these are people that I have helped to make their first million online. Now let's look at this other screenshot. This person here also got his own car. So it's not even just one person. This person also got his own car. I said, all this from ghostwriting money. Say yes. So I was like, wow, this is so nice. So that screenshot of my student getting herself a generator. I was talking earlier about how you can maybe get an apartment that you want, maybe even buy a solar panel. This person is still in the university. She got herself a generator after getting an apartment. She wanted to, get more time, focus. The NEPA wasn't doing well for them, so she got herself a new gen. In fact, I was so happy I sent her money for fuel. Just to, open the whole thing. As you can see in this video where my students actually presented me with a surprise post-birthday gift. This is because of the impact I've been able to have in their life, helping them to make so much money online. As you can see in this video, see how happy they are. Another student of mine was able to get his first iPhone from this same business, as you can see. Also, this student was able to make her first $300. And she said, don't joke with Fearless Dance Soap. And you can also see the name of the group there. So these are true results. This my student was able to get 2 contracts at once, thereby making millions from it. Even when I went on vacation, a lot of my students were steadily printing dollars online and sending me their screenshots every single month. That's to show you that this actually works and it can also work for you too. For clarity, The Ghostwriting Income Generator program with Fearless Dance Mentorship isn't just a course. It is rather a coaching program where you gain direct access to me and all my expertise in ghostwriting to jumpstart your ghostwriting career. And this is not one of those programs that is filled with boogers and complicated content that you don't need. No, this one is straightforward. It is easy to understand. And you can even complete the course in a day and start implementing. Here is what you'll be getting in the Ghostwriting Income Generator program with my mentorship. All right. The first thing you'll be getting is the basics of writing. How you can go from a non-writer to a complete professional writer. The gig will teach you this skill of writing and you have it for life. Remember, a skill will always pay you. Now, I need to explain this. Many people say, oh, Fearless Dan, I'm not a writer. I've never written anything before. How will I make money from this? You will be taught how to write. So it's not important that you're not a writer. You go to school to learn to be a medical doctor. You did not bring the gift of medicine from heaven. You went to a school, you learned medicine and surgery, and you became a medical doctor. In this same case, whatever you are, whoever you are, whatever skill you have or you don't have, when you come in, you will learn the basics of writing that will take you from being a non-writer to a writer. It's as simple as that. Now, you will learn long story writing. The gig will teach you how to write stories, the kind of stories that all these foreign sites want, the way they want it. You will learn how to structure it, and in fact, you will learn every single thing you need to know. Also, you will learn the foreign sites to apply to. No, I told you an example of Wattpad. We have more than 10 of these sites, all right? So this session reviews over 8 foreign sites. In fact, we've updated it to more than 10 right now that will give you a contract. In this session, you'll be shown how to apply and ensure you get a contract. Remember that a single contract with one of these sites is worth at least $1,350, and you will be shown more than 9. In this session, you will also be shown how to get other writers to write for you if you're too busy to write by yourself. Now, imagine getting one contract that pays you over ₦1,000,000 and then you are getting like 5 of it. Can you see how this will change your life? Also, you will learn how to create your dollar account. I told you guys that we don't receive money in Naira, all right? We convert our money from dollars to Naira. So you'll be shown how to create your dollar account, domiciliary account, Payoneer, PayPal, GigPay, Gray, whatever way to receive money in dollars, in foreign currencies. You will learn it in the easiest way possible. Also, you will also learn how to apply and get a contract from these foreign multinational companies and how to write what the site wants. There's no way you will implement what is in this course and you will not even get a contract. I will also show you the unique steps and my special formats to use when applying to this site in order to get a contract quickly. Just one writing contract can give you as much as $2,000, which is about 3.2 million naira currently. Okay, look at this. There's one of my students. She earned over $1,000 in a single month. And you can see where she converted part of her money. And the fun thing is that she's still a student and she's just 19 years. She's still a student in school and she's just 19 years old. You can see a dashboard here showing 1271.21. Let's do the quick maths. I want us to, be practicable in this class. So how much is 1271? How much is 1271.21 in dollars? So let's calculate that. You can bring in your calculator. 1271 times 16. That is over 2 million naira. Imagine a student, 19 years, earning 2 million naira in 1 month. And she converted part of her money. She said, I forgot to share this, been busy. The million has last entered my account. That's 1 million naira. She converted out of the dollars that she got. Now, I will introduce you to the concept of writing even as a complete newbie. You will learn how to easily come up with writing ideas so that you can easily apply and get contracts. I will show you how to get your dollar payment safely into your bank account in Nigeria or any other African country that you are watching from. That way, your money no go hang. That's the good part. So you can see that this is a 95% done for you program. So I'm not giving you a long course where you don't understand, but a copy and paste program where you copy all my successful strategies. Now look at this other screenshot of my students. This person, Miss Adugo, says Valentine gift for my youngest child arrived early, all because I looted PFM. This electric power bike na like somebody's 1 year rent, 200k. Fearless down and every other person who connect to my growth. Thank you so much. Imagine a mother buying a gift of 200,000 naira for our youngest child. I told you that there are mothers in my group. This other student of mine, she's saying, I will just my wallpaper, but it's because of the allow that she received $310 in a single month. And you can see the last one saying, Sweet Melody, she went to withdraw her dollars in the bank. All right. If you start counting, I think that might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, over 10, over $1,000 basically, because one of those dollars is $100 and she has over 10 of that. So do the math. But there is more. There is more. Now, when you enroll for the Ghostwriting Income Generator under my mentorship today, you will get access to some premium bonuses. So there's not even a tiny 1% chance of failure as long as you follow our instructions. All right. We know you have questions. You'll be in need of folks to answer those questions. You know, many times when you are learning something new, you'll still be confused. You'll still be like, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? What should I press? What should I do? Which is why we created the support group, which is no failure bonus one, access to the support group and ghostwriting community. This is a community where you get access to people that will help you. Almost everybody here is a millionaire. They've been doing the business, they understand how it works. They will be able to guide you and give you the best advice that you need for success. All right. So if you're the type of person that you like to be relationships, or maybe you're a slow learner and you want to create long-term success, then you're going to love this. This will make your journey easier because you get advice, answers to questions. You won't even have to be doing trial and error because it's a community where many of them are millionaires and they have been doing this business that I showed them. Also, bonus two, I'll teach you how to write articles and then use that knowledge to write articles for top sites like Opera News and make hundreds of dollars, hundreds of thousands naira rather from it. Bonus three, in a separate bonus training, you will be shown how to create an Upwork account. You set it up and you use it to earn thousands of dollars monthly. This is just another way you can use to earn a lot of money. In summary, the Ghostwriting Income Generator course contains a program that teaches you a high income skill called ghostwriting, shows you foreign platforms that you can secure exclusive contract from, set you up to get paid at least $500 to $1,000 monthly, teaches you how to write articles and get paid from it, and also teach you how to make over $1,000 monthly on Upwork. Note that everybody who took all what I will be handing over to them seriously have had their lives change in little to no time. Hundreds of our students make at least $500 to $1,000 each month, thereby making their dreams come true. Now, this is still the screenshot of the guy that bought his car from this same business. And you can see the picture of the car. I think that should be Toyota Corolla, all right? You can see me asking for gig money and he said yes. As you can see, a lot of my students are making crazy dollars every single month. I mean, is this not what you actually want to be? Making dollars that can actually clear a lot of bills and settle so many issues that you have financially. I mean, imagine you're the one that just made a million naira from writing. See, the truth is, many of my students have never heard about this skill called ghostwriting before they ever met me. Many of them have never written anything before, and now they make so much money that they can afford to live on their own terms. I mean, this is one of my students who just got a gadget worth a lot of money. She's just unveiling it after earning good from ghostwriting. Right. Now, as you can see, different people who have worked with me have achieved success. You saw them buy their cars for themselves. Some bought landed properties. Some bought gadgets worth a lot of thousands of naira. Laptops, iPhones, different phones, iPad, tablets. These people didn't have all of these things before they started this course. And now they are making so much money from it. Now, also, I want you to understand that The skill I taught them, they didn't even need a laptop to start it. They started with their smartphone. It is when they wanted to upgrade, they started using laptop. So the real question is, how much will you have to pay for the ghostwriting income generator? Whether you admit it or not, earning dollars has become a necessity. Oh. With the way this current economy has been, because I mean, every single day, Naira keeps falling. Things are getting expensive. If you go to the market today and you go to market tomorrow, the price has increased. But our salary stays the same. People's salary stays the same for years. You can get a job of 200K today, and for the next 2 years, maybe they will increase it to 250K. And in the next 2 years, things have climbed almost times two. I'm sure you know this. Cost of living keeps increasing, salary stays the same. There was even a time that Nigerians went to protest that they cannot do this again. This is too much. They said they will increase the minimum wage from 33K to 70K. They've increased it, but things have even gotten more expensive within that time frame. How are people even surviving? Well, the main leverage you can build for yourself is to earn in dollars. And that is why this program is built for you. Now look at the students of this program who made $1,450 in a single month. Now, it's very clear. You can see how the alert have been dropping in. $300, $300, $300. A lot of them just kept dropping in because she was working for multiple companies. So this is about you. You have already found the way and you are just hustling it, just getting as much as you can. Now, this is over 2.3 million naira in a month. How many months work will people do to get this money in a single month? To get this amount of money, even if you're earning 500K, do you know how many months you have to work before you can make 2.3 million profit? I'm asking you again, how much do I charge as a one-time fee for a program that has made many of my students millions? Same program that has helped many of my students get cars, landed properties, exclusive gadgets. If I want to charge for this, how much do you think I'm supposed to charge? I'm not going to lie for you. The ghostwriting income generator marker value is worth over 1 million naira, or even more than this. I mean, your very first contract that you get gives you like almost times 2 of this money. A contract of about $1,350 will pay you up to like 2 million naira. So if you are even paying 1 million naira for this program, you're going to get times 2 of it when you start, when you get a contract. But of course, I'm not going to ask you to pay 1 million naira. I'm not even going to ask you to pay 700K for this program, even though it is worth more than this amount. Neither will I charge you 500K. I won't even charge 500K to get this program. Because I'm super interested in your success and growth, I want you to transform from zero to hero. And I know that the economy is hard. So I won't be charging you that much money. The funny thing is that I won't even charge you half of 500K, which is 250K. Today, you'll be getting the Ghostwriting Income Generator program with my mentorship for a single one-time fee of 80,000 naira. But for those of you right here, right now, you won't be paying 80K. Just because you have been watching me for close to 1 hour, I'm going to reward you. Instead, you will only be paying 45,000 naira. When I started this business, I went through a lot of trial and error, but you won't have to. If you commit just 1 to 2 hours a day practicing what is in this program, $500 could be the least you make within the next 30 to 60 days. This special offer is for action takers that are ready to transform their financial future. The 45,000 naira one-time payment is actually to filter the freebie seekers from people that actually want to invest in themselves. Because I can't give everyone my attention. I still have my own ghostwriting business to run. I have other businesses that I'm currently into. So imagine I have to coach everyone on this webinar. I mean, I'm just one person. So once again, once you join, I know you mean business and I will take time to coach you. So for the first 30 persons that get into the Ghostwriting Income Generator program today under my mentorship, I'm offering an exclusive opportunity to get in with a one-time payment of 45,000 naira. But because I like rewarding fast action takers, I will be gifting the first 15 persons over 12 gig of data to start their training immediately. What this means is that the first 15 persons get to pay just 40,000 naira so that they can use the extra 5k for data and start studying their dollar making course immediately. So of course I said the cost of this program is 45,000 naira, but for the first 15 persons to make payment, they will only be paying 40,000 naira so they can use the 5k to get data and start implementing. Now I'm going to be adding some free bonuses yet again for the fast action takers. Number one, I will give you access to my private mentorship group with other ghostwriters where you'll be held by your hand and you'll be shown what to do to make your first $500. This is worth at least 20,000 naira. I will grant you access to my special persons who will be helping you your journey. This is worth at least 15,000 naira. I will grant you free access to my book cover design mastery course. I normally sell this for 15,000 naira. Also, I will grant you access to my premium NIN creation course for free. This is worth at least 10,000 naira. I will also be showing you how to withdraw your dollars at the current black market rate so that you can enjoy your exchange rate in full. This is worth at least 20,000 naira. Now, one other thing I'm going to add is a way to open your domiciliary account from the comfort of your home. If you want to open a domiciliary account in Nigeria today, the stress that you're going to go through, going to bank, looking for referees, trying to do so many things before they eventually give you the domiciliary account. But I will show you how to open it while sitting in your boxers in your house without going to the bank. Now, everything you're getting access to is worth an extra 85,000 naira. In other words, if you were to learn all of these things individually, you'll be wasting time and spending so much money only to end up with losses. And you will be too burnt out, which is why we have packaged everything for you, making it 5 times easier for you. Would you agree that getting all this in one solution to finding high dollar paying foreign jobs would save you time and effort? Do you see how this academic can help you achieve your financial goals faster? These strategies are not taught anywhere else. So if you think you can watch a couple of YouTube videos and be able to get results, you are in for a very long, disappointing ride. Haven't you thought of this? If the strategies were truly on YouTube, why are majority of Nigerians still jobless? A lot of persons still don't have money to even eat 3 times a day. So if the things are the solution is on YouTube, why are many people still jobless? It's very obvious that almost everybody in this day and age even has access to internet. So that already gives you the answer. Now you may say, Omo, I don't have 45k. Even if I have 45k, this is not what I'm going to spend it on now. I want to remind you that even the Bible said, my people perish as a result of lack of knowledge. Regardless, it does not hurt me or any people I have trained. I have nothing to lose here. In the end, your future will reflect your present choices. You could either be filled with gratitude that you started or regret. Also, those of you that will go and meet your friend to ask, is this thing even legit? And you know fully well that your friend is also broke. That your friend cannot even raise as little as 800k for you the day an emergency happens. That's the same person you go and meet and say, are you sure this thing really works? It's just like you are listening to a fat person telling you to lose weight. Or you want to have a good marriage, or you want to meet someone that has a broken home. Yeah, come and advise to my marriage, come and advise to my relationship. No, it doesn't work that way. Are you finally ready to transform your life? Take a screenshot of the next slide right now that I'm going to be showing. I'm going to leave the details up for only a few seconds. So take a screenshot right now, and if you have done so, drop a yes. So now take a screenshot. If you're going to be paying now, send a one-time payment of 45,000 naira to the account details below. Account name Adiroke Daniel. Account number 916-121-9800. Bank name is OPay. After you have made payment, send proof of payment, your full name and your email address to 0816-456-9743 on WhatsApp. I'll come again. Account name Adegoke Daniel. account number 916-121-9800, bank name Opay. After payment, send proof, full name and email address to this number on WhatsApp 0816-456-9743. Now note, once the 30 persons pay, anyone else will have to pay the full 80K to join in. Now let me make this clear. If you're part of the first 15 persons, you're only going to be paying 40K. But after that, the next 15 persons will be paying 45K. Now, once this 30 person slot is completed, you would have to pay the full 80K to join in. Once 30 persons pay, anyone else will have to pay the full 80K to join in. Please note this, very, very important. Now, after the 30 persons are signed up within the next 72 hours, what happens next? Number one, all the free bonuses will be removed. What do I mean? You will not have a personal coach to answer your questions, and you have to figure it out yourself. There will be no free live session. So while your friends here who sign up early are being given premium soap, you will not be a part of that, and your progress will be a lot slower. Number two, the third one, fee becomes 2 times what it is right now, which means you will be needing 80,000 naira to start up as against the 45K right now, because I mean this is the hottest training right now. And also, without proper guidance, the financial goals will continue being a dream. Without proper guidance, your financial goals will continue being a dream. Now you have two options. Close this webinar and decide to continue scrolling your life away on social media while wishing for good things that you're not even planning for to happen to you. Postpone the offer I have given you and struggle to pay 80K later with no mentorship or guidance. I mean, just close your phone, go back to watching Sabino, scrolling, fighting on TikTok and Twitter, making no money, and just wasting your life. The choice is yours. Or you can start with my help and forever save yourself from the future stress of not knowing where the next feeding money will come from. Now, the truth is that you have these two choices. Whichever one you choose, the ball is in your court. But do you really want to continue the way your life has been, struggling to eat, struggling to find money, to do everything you want to do? I mean, everybody has a dream. You want to travel out, you want to pay for your visa, you want to sponsor your juniors in school, you want to live a better life. Do you really want to procrastinate all of that by just scrolling, keep scrolling, wasting your time, dancing on TikTok, whatever? Is that really what you want to do? Or do you want me to help you to make your next 1 million naira on the internet? If you have made payment of 40K, comment paid. We are finishing all the 15 to 30 slots right now. So if you have made payment of your 40K for the first 15 persons, comment paid. I'm checking the comments right now. If you have made your payment of 40K or 45K, if you're late, comment paid in the comment section right now, so I can see that you're serious. This is the same business model that made me over $25,000 and changed the life of many students of mine. And I'm sure that it will change yours. And I'm just letting few persons in today. Why? Well, because I want to invest my time and my energy to make the business work for you. I'm basically collaborating with you. I mean, this same business took me from a depressed and broke copper to someone that is printing dollars. You can see here. This was just, like 3 years ago when I was 7. And then after that, I had gone ahead to make a lot of dollars online from this same business. Even my students, they are killing it. Buying cars, buying gadgets, buying laptop, sending their siblings to school, paying their parents' debt off. So many things they have been able to achieve just because of this training. I mean, look at this person. She said, I remember begging you to take 8K from me because I couldn't pay the complete thank you for your mentorship. That was many years ago. Today, I bought my first laptop, 380K with gig money. Thank you so much. God bless you. Someone that couldn't afford extra 2K, she couldn't afford 10K, 10,000 naira to pay that time. She was able to get herself a laptop of 380K without having to cry, sleep with anybody, lobby, beg uncle and aunties. This is a lady, by the way. She was able to do this from the comfort of her room. I told you guys that this skill, you only need your phone for it. So for her to make so much money and decide, let me buy a laptop, it means that you don't even need the laptop to start. All right? You have nothing to fear. Like I said before, I'm fearless Dan with an online presence on platforms like Twitter and Instagram. So you can check me out. You can go to Twitter right now and search Fearless Dan View. You would see me verified. You will see my page. You see what I do. So you don't have anything to be scared of. Now I'm going to leave the account details again so that I can actually take the screenshot and make payments immediately. Remember, the slots are counting. All right. Send a one-time payment of 45,000 naira to the account details below. Account name Adegoke Daniel. Account number 916-121-9800. Bank name OP. After you have made payment, send the proof, full name, and email address to 0816-456-9743 on WhatsApp. Remember, once 30 persons pay, anyone else would have to pay the full 80K to join in. After payment, submit your name, your phone number, and your email address to 0816-456-9743 on WhatsApp. The ball is down in your court. Everything I've said in this video might sound unbelievable to some. If that's you, I have nothing else to prove to you. Also, if you think spending that 45K on things that won't make you a dime is better than this, I have nothing else to say to you as well. I mean, people spend money every day on things that will not even make them money back. If you want to buy hair, for example, now how much would you spend on hair? Yes, you look good, people will appreciate your beauty, but how much are you making from that thing? Guys buy shoes, slides, clothes, things that they will just use to feel good. But after a while, it's gone. It spoils. You can't compare that to actually investing in yourself, getting a knowledge that will automatically transform your life forever. All I'm saying is this, you know that the Ghostwriting Income Generator and my life changing mentorship is going to help you like it has done for others. So don't delay. The options life affords to everyone are twofold, right and wrong. Even the Bible says so. So make the right choice and transform your life. Once again, send a one-time payment of 45,000 naira to the account details below. Account name Adegoke Daniel. Account number 916-121-9800. Bank name OP. After payment, send proof, full name, and email address to 0816-456-9743 on WhatsApp. Remember, once 30 persons pay, anyone else would have to pay the full 80K to join in. Like I said, the slot will be open for the next 72 hours. 30 persons only, and we are done. So hurry now. Once 30 slots are taken, no more. Remember, this is a skill that will change your life forever. No matter where you are currently, broke, working a job that doesn't pay you enough, student, copper, father, mother, stay-at-home mother, whatever you're doing, this skill is going to change your life if you get in today. And you don't even need to have any skill when you're starting. You will learn everything you need to learn that will change your life. I hope you make the right decision and that you will not allow this opportunity to pass you by. It's a game of time and chance. Let's be real. Life is a game of time and chance. You might not come across this video ever again. So if you miss out on this opportunity, you would have yourself to blame. I can't wait to see you going to the bank to withdraw those dollars and sending to me on WhatsApp as a testimonial. I can't wait to see you coming to my DM to say, Fearless Dan, you have changed my life. I can't wait to see you talking about the things you have been able to do by yourself, all because of this webinar you are listening to right now. I can't wait to see you join my list of students who are making millions from the online space. I can't wait to hear your story. I can't wait to post your screenshot on my status and say, see what my student is doing. Well, the ball is in your court. Good luck and see you at the top.